As I am building my level for the Jam Attack Creator Contest number 5, want to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to be really quick at building your level. You can see here I've had 4 days and I've already built a lot and a lot of decoration for the first part. And it only took around 4 hours. And today I just want to give you guys tips and tricks to be really quick, just like me when building your levels. Number 1 is layering. Layering is really important, not just in building, but the layer option. You can change layers and build in specific layers of the editor. For example, I use layer 0 as my gameplay and minimal decoration layer. It's for, well, gameplay. And then I use layer 1 as my other gameplay settings that I can change here and there. That is not just the core gameplay, it's just some add-ons to the gameplay. Now comes layer 2, which is where I put all of my decorations. This is the minimal decoration part. This is the decoration that you would put as the ULDM or the LDM, for example. Then layer 3 would be decoration, because you can't just be that one block. So this is going to be the thing that can be LDM'd. So this is the option that can be selected all and put in high detail and can be toggled off with the LDM option. Now layer 4 is spikes, saws, and all the other stuff like that. And then onwards, it's miscellaneous stuff. For example, 5, I saved it. 6, I used it as the outlines. 7 for the ground. 8, I saved it, I believe. No, 8 is for like the dandelion. 9 and 10 is for the ground, and onwards. Number 2. This one is to have every ingredient, in quotes, that you need for building a specific section of your level at the ready. Make sure you have it laid out like an ingredients list, and you can just copy and paste it willingly to wherever you want. This way you don't have to scroll through the endless amounts of objects inside the editor that, especially after the 2.2 update, is so cluttered that if I try to find a specific object, like the grass object from this tab right here, I would not be able to find it. Now it's time for color channels. Color channels, well, they're colors. You have colors in them. The first page is always the most important, and you should keep all the colors that you need the most and the most used colors inside this color grid from 1 to 24. And then afterwards, I like to do something else, which is another tip. For example, I have 1 as my most used color, 2 as a darker version, or a blending or a low opacity version of my most used color, aka 1. 3 is whatever you want, most likely your second most used color, same with 4 and 5. Then I like to put 6 as black blending, which makes objects invisible, a certain layer of an object invisible. Then 7, which is a low, really close to black color, but not yet too black color. You can see in the hex code. You can also make this blending, whatever you color you want. 8 is just plain white, and 9 is black. And then from then on, it's whatever you want. But mostly put the colors that you need the most in this first page of the color option. It's going to be the color page that you're going to see first. Now this tip is also for the colors, is to organize colors specifically. For example, in this tab, colors 73 through 96 is all variants of brown. They're for dirt colors, they're for poop colors. And then you can have your miscellaneous tab. For example, one section of the color channel can be for a specific section of your level. and you can just go to that page when you're building a specific section and only use those colors instead of searching endlessly and aimlessly for a specific colors in 999 different colors. Another way to fix that is to, well, harvest your inner OCD by ordering the colors from the red hue all the way back to the red hue. So every single color possible and every single blending option, every single low opacity option of that color, and just do it until it's literally to a T. Every single shade too. And speaking of shades, here is the next thing. My shades slide. This is where it goes from light gray to black. We have the top row, 169 to 174 color channel, being the obvious ones. You can see the obvious changes in shade. And then we have 175 through 192, which is the not so obvious one. You can't really notice the change between, let's say, 181, 182, 183, and 184. You can't really tell the changes, but it's definitely there, and it's for really specific uses. It's better to have it than not to have it. Like, come on, you have 999 groups. Now, for the last tip, it's when you don't have much things to do. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to build. When you're demotivated or just don't have any ideas on how to do a certain part, my thing is just to do it. Lay down at least one object. As long as you have the object, you're gonna, keep on building. You're gonna keep on adding to it. Even if it doesn't look nice, you can come back always another day and add on more or fix a certain part of it. Don't worry, just let your imagination go wild. Build whatever you want, and the worst thing is you'll delete it and save it for another section. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys